I didn't watch the Republican debate. I really didn't care, honestly. So funny. I just didn't care. Like, Trump's not gonna be there. That's like, if Trump was there, then I might have paid attention. I like Vivek. I like Vivek Ramaswamy. I like him. There's a lot of people say, "Oh, he voted for Obama." Like, dude, I voted for Obama, man. Like, it's okay to evolve your opinion. You might be wrong and change your opinion. Um, like, this whole idea of, I've always been like this, and then like, okay, like, how if you're gonna have that type of mentality where, like, oh, I've always been conservative and like you're a poser or whatever. And if you're gonna have that mentality, good luck. I mean, good luck trying to get people to join your side. Like, when I'm looking at both sides, when I look at both sides, this is what I see. I see whoever is in charge is authoritarian. And this is what I said. If the right gets in charge with the current leadership, it's going to turn authoritarian. You've already had them come out and say it. Oh, that's ban abortion nationwide. Lindsey Graham. And I'm sure there's a couple others that came out and said the same thing. How idiotic. You don't even have any power and you're coming out and saying that. And the audacity of these people. The only reason why Roe v. Wade got turned in the first place is because of judges Trump appointed. I mean, honestly, if Trump didn't run for president in 2016, who the hell is the Republicans gonna send out there? We seen the Republican debates back then, and how Jeb Bush, really? You guys wanted Jeb Bush? You thought he was gonna beat Hillary Clinton? Ted Cruz? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my. You can see how the longer you're in politics, the more corrupt you get. And that's why I think that there should be term limits. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. And also, like, there should be limits to how long somebody can work work over there. Intern. Work behind the scenes. They should be cycling those people out. Unless it's like security and like, but I'm talking about people like leaders. We need to be cycling the leaders out. It needs to be fresh. These old boomers, they're just holding on to like the better end, and it's like, dude, you're about to be dead. When you're somebody like Lindsey Graham who has no kids, you don't have to worry about your grandkids going off to war and being drafted or anything like that. Not to mention, you'd probably buy them out of that anyway. So, it's these people that want to go, or like Nikki Haley, she's so war hungry. And if Trump picked her as vice president, I don't know if I would vote for Trump at that point, because I would seriously look at Trump and be like, you are not thinking clearly. Like, you keep surrounding yourself with people who are horrible. They're horrible at their jobs. They ain't got your back. Like, why do you keep doing that? You have to surround yourself with people who are going to have your back and support you. Not like these little pansy lawyers. I don't know what's going on in their individual cases, but who are basically like taking the plea deals because they're scared. Well, like, that's what happens when you fight for a cause. Like, that's you might end up in prison. When it's all said and done, I might end up in prison for my speech. There already is a political person in prison right now as we speak, Owen Schroyer. He was sentenced to 60 days in prison, and they wanted it to go longer. Just because of his speech. So, like, I could be thrown in prison because of my speech. Like, I could, like, here in Michigan, they're trying to, they actually passed it. I think the House here did, where if you say somebody's wrong pronoun or whatever, then they can charge you with a felony and send you to prison. I forget for how long, but there's like a $10,000 fine, but you get a felony. A felony? Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna give somebody a felony because how are you gonna prove that? How are you gonna prove that they maliciously try to hurt someone's feelings? Are you gonna send somebody to jail over hurt fucking feelings? You're gonna send someone to prison over hurt fucking feelings? Words are not violence, motherfuckers. Like, words are, I mean, when you're actually out here, like, trying to, like, get people to be violent, okay, yeah. But that's completely different than, like, what Owen Schroyer is locked up for anyway. Like, they're just trying to shut him down. They're trying to shut InfoWars down. You know, that's why they didn't let Alex defend himself in that court. You know, and they pretty much, you owe us $1 trillion. What? $1 trillion because of your words to the families? Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, seriously. It's okay for me to question things, man. It's okay. It's okay. And if I do get something wrong, as long as I say, like, oh shoot, I got it wrong, I retract my statement. What? Unless other people are being monetary hurt by my words, like, why am I being sued? Just be on your fucking feelings? That's ridiculous. And that's where we're at right now. Oh, my feelings. And it's gonna get worse, but eventually it'll go away because it's a first world problem. You don't deal with this crap in third world countries. You don't deal with this crap in real big poverty. Go to the poorest areas in America and see if they care about any of that crap. They ain't thinking about that. A lot of people are trying to survive in some of these third world spots in America. Can't even just walk down the street without getting shot at. You know, always having to watch your back. So it's, you know, poor people actually have like real problems, and these rich people, feminism and pronoun garbage, like, if you're going to be referred to, if you want me to refer to you as they, that's, you're basically telling them when you're schizophrenic. And then, like, FBI, like, these people are telling you that they got mental problems. They're outright saying it. And yeah, they probably shouldn't have guns. They probably shouldn't have guns in their possession. Just like that guy that threatened to shoot up the National Guard. Like, he threatened to do it, I guess, a year ago, and like, you people, this is just oblivious. Like, this person obviously needed help, and this is why I say, like, why would anyone want to join the fucking military, man? Fuck that military. Seriously, like, why the hell would you join it? They better do something different than like the GI Bill, because college is about to be free for everybody on the internet. And that's how it should be anyway. Because these colleges who've been indoctrinating people and all this bullshit, you got to take all these classes that have nothing to do with my major. Let me go to school and let me learn what I got to learn for the subject that I need to. Like, I don't need to learn about all this other crap. I don't care about it. I learn about what I want to learn about. Gender studies, like, dude, I study female nature, and I'm a man, so I definitely understand male nature, based off of my own experiences. So, like, I really don't need to go to college to learn about genders. It's pretty easy, you know. Boys got a penis, girls got a vagina. I mean, and if you got some chemical problems in your brain, the way I would try to treat it, you got lack of testosterone. Well, like if you got a young son and he's very, very feminine, perhaps he's low in testosterone, and instead of like going the other way and giving him estrogen and going against nature because nature wanted him to be a boy, perhaps do things that will boost his testosterone, and vice versa for girls. Like if a girl is like really, really tomboy, doesn't, you know, she doesn't like any type of things like being a girl, you know, want to have kids one day, have a family, you know, have a husband. Like if she's just all like, you know, whatever, maybe she should have estrogen instead. But I think that it should be all pretty much natural until they get to be a certain age, because you don't want to mess with like puberty or anything like that. So like unless it's like, I'm really against kids taking any type of prescriptions, well, they tried to give me a Ritalin because I was hyperactive as a kid, and I did take it for a little bit, but like shit like that, just let kids be kids, man, and see what happens. Quit giving them all these, like, especially antidepressants, man. Antidepressants, like, people end up like getting suicidal thoughts from that shit. So, you know, it's okay. So part of me, like, dude, I really don't want to go to another recession, man. Like, I really don't like suffering. I don't like seeing people suffer. I feel like I've been going through a recession personally for the last 20 years. I mean, I've been making it, but you know, when all your money goes towards, and your retirement goes towards your bills to, you know, pay for your family, and then you get put debt, you know, it's like it's interesting, you know. But that's what happens when you don't plan for if you're gonna have a family, fucking plan for it, and don't be out here if you're going to engage in sex. Be safe. You know, like as much as you can. And the best way to do is to avoid it, but just be safe with it. So you don't have to go through like, who the hell would want? I couldn't imagine going through an abortion, man. Unless you got some type of like mental problem where you know, you like that, killing a fetus, like, it's kind of weird to me. Like, why would you want to kill? Like, and this whole idea of like third trimester abortions is so weird to me. Unless like if they can't take the baby from the mom, which they would do, is they would just do emergency C-section, take the baby out. But like, why would you kill it after it's already out and born? You know, it's just so weird to me. You know, that like, how could you be, oh, we're going to make sure that it's, you know, comfortable, and then the doctor and the mom will have a discussion on whether they want to kill it. That's so weird. You're gonna kill a baby that's born, and this is why I say, like, where does it end? You can be like, okay, I don't like my 5-year-old kid, you know, or my teenager, you know. So what happened was, like, I was making some dumb decisions when I was younger, you know, drinking all the time, sleeping with all these different guys, and then, you know, I ended up getting pregnant by this douchebag who I always say like, oh, everything was his fault, but I'm the one that ignored giant red flags because I thought he was hot. You know, that kid, like, he doesn't listen to me. He's threatening me. He's being violent. He's bigger than me now, since he's a teenager. So I think what's best, what we should do is just euthanize them. That's what I think that we should, like, is that where we're headed with these people? You know what I mean? Like, they I mean, like, what does that tell you, man? That is crazy. It's a death cult. It's a death cult. You know, like, I'm not really into like big religions and anything like that. I prefer to be independent, but I really, really, really respect Jesus and the Bible. I have a lot of respect for it. And just because I don't go to any type of church doesn't mean I don't have a relationship with Jesus. Even though me and him are at odds a lot of times. He's got a funny sense of humor. So it's like, well, I don't know. I was gonna go with that. Like, seriously. You know what I've noticed about my language? I've kind of dumbed down my language since working where I work. I kind of dumbed it down slightly. Dude, man. Stuff like that. Anyway. It's very important. You want to know what the number one problem here in America is? Lack of strong father in the household. That's what it is right there. Right there. He shows discipline for the family. He makes those kids respect that mother. And if there's a strong, it doesn't have to be alpha. Like these red pills. Like, seriously, dude, we all have testosterone, we all have estrogen. You know, me personally, I'm more comfortable in my masculine. But like, I can do multiple things. I'm pretty fucking flexible. Yeah, I don't need to be like, I'm the alpha dog, look at me, everybody's gotta have all the attention on me. Like, I don't give a fuck, dude. I don't give a shit. I could take the first step. I could take the lead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But it's just having like core principles and standards. An example you show to the family. And this is why I say, like, the symptoms is feminism. The symptoms is women's bad behavior. Okay? That's the symptoms. I could sit here and all the content creators and the red pill, which I never hear them talk about. I finally heard Better Bachelor get something. Finally get to, I wonder why all these fucking OnlyFans women, like, why these girls are going on there? Why girls are have high egos? Because of the internet. Because it's fucking simps. That's why. Fucking simps. That's the root problem. Weak fucking men. Weak fucking men. You wonder why our society is like falling apart? Because of weak men. We've allowed this to happen. That we've allowed each generation get weaker and weaker, and it's gotten to the point where it's just absurd at this point. So a part of me is kind of rooting for some type of recession. It's just to humble people, because people here in America are so on their high horse, and you ain't shit. I ain't shit. Hypothetically, if I was to like, because I'm trying to nothing. Anyway, hypothetically, if it is happening where I'm being shadow banned off of YouTube, if all of a sudden my stuff would just on the front page and everybody's seen it, like maybe my music or whatever, or one of my TikToks, like they just started, like somebody famous seen one of my TikToks and then they shared it and the fuckers are like blowing up, or one of my shorts or whatever. And then all of a sudden it's blowing up and I'm getting all this traffic, and then I start getting all this revenue and status and shit. I ain't shit, dude. I'm just a regular person, man. You know what I mean? We're all human at the end of the day. And people need to feel humble. People need to be humble, and that's what's hard, is when, like, with my relationship with God, the universe, is, why do you keep testing me, dude? Why do you keep testing my pace? Stop, please stop. Hey, can something cool happen? Can some cool situations happen? Can some cool opportunities happen? Oh no, I'm just going to have a dull, boring life. I'm just gonna work and like try to, I don't know, work for material things. Like, I don't care about that shit. I don't care about material things. It'd be cool, like if all of a sudden that started coming into my life, cool, awesome. But guess what? I just get used to it. I just get comfortable with it, and then I wouldn't appreciate it, because like my life right here, probably like half the world would trade their life for my life. They would rather be, these union workers, they're gonna be out of job soon, and I hope they understand what's about to happen in the future, because it's all gonna be automated. These auto manufacturers here, man, if those go under here in America, the big three, if those go under, that's gonna be, I don't know if I want to live here. Yeah, it's gonna be bad here. It's gonna be real, especially the area I'm at. It's not gonna be very pleasant. People yeah, I know people at my job that, you know why it's weird when I go to work is because, like, I was friends with a lot of people there, right? And then when I left, I was friends with a lot of them on Facebook. And then when I left, I just fucking deleted them all off my Facebook. So it's not like, hey, what's up, man? Because it's like, it's just kind of like weird, because I didn't think I was ever going to come back here again. And that was my mindset. My mindset was, I ain't never coming back here again. You know what I mean? But I'm here. That's why you never know what could happen. You never know what direction life will take you. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be here, but that's just like a little side thing. But it's weak men, dude. We need fucking strong men. We need men to stop acting like women. We got men worshiping women like they're golden calf, dude. That's what it is. It's like they have no control over desires at all. It's like they go up on the internet and like see some selfie that a girl's took in like the same pose, different clothes, same environment 100 fucking times, 100 days in a row. And they're like, oh, hey, beautiful. Like, hey, beautiful. It's probably, I bet you go down every one of those pictures of any Instagram woman and you can see the same guy. Hey, beautiful. Like, literally, she don't give a fuck about you, dude. If a girl really, if she was really interested in you, she'll be in your DMs. She'll be DMing you. But yeah, you definitely see some signs where she's interested in you. You know, liking your stuff like that, viewing your shit. Not really viewing your shit, not necessarily that, but like liking your shit, commenting on your shit. But she could just be a friend too. And you can use that situation for your benefit, because you can have friends that are females. You just have to understand what it is. You know, you can appreciate the friendship that you have with them and you know, the connection you have with them, but you're not getting anything from her sexually, but you just, you know, having a relationship with her and being able to talk and communicate demonstrates to other women that you're not a fucking creepo weirdo. You know, like, especially like the more attractive she is, they give you more, like the more attractive a woman is, it gives you more like, damn, dude, like if you seen like me walking around with, okay, that's Taylor Swift, she's fucking everywhere right now. If she was walking down the street with me, I'm like, who's that dude? What the you know what I mean? Like, why is she talking? Well, wait, let's check this dude out. You know what I'm saying? So, just so, like, the hotter she is, it gives you more. What is that, like, a rep with the other females? You know what I mean? So it's so you want to be seen with other women, you know what I mean? So it's good to have female friends. Just understand what they are. Don't be like simping for them or like listening to all their bullshit when it comes to like their boyfriend bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't fucking care, man. I don't need to hear all that shit. So yeah, that's it.